everyone, I am Ritu. I hope you all are doing well for your examination. Well, we have come up with a new series and the series name is Art and Culture based on the current affairs. So in this session, we are going to discuss various facts and figures of art and culture based on the current affairs. So this is the first episode. I hope you will enjoy this class. So moving towards the first fact, which is Malcha Mahal, and why this particular topic is in news. So Delhi government is starting and already thinking about that there should be the haunted walk, and Delhi government had recently organized a haunted walk, and for that walk they have chosen a place which is named as Malcha Mahal, and Malcha Mahal is also known as Vilahat Mahal, and it is situated in the Chanakyapuri area of Delhi, and it is constructed or it is built by the Tughlaqs and in the 14th century. So this is the 14th century construction. So what other facts we have? So other facts is of Bihan Mela, and Bihan Mela belongs to which community? So it belongs to the Kondh Tribe of the Nayagar district of Odisha. So Bihan Mela is associated with the Kondh Tribe. And what is the various facts and figures about the Bihan Mela? So it is basically celebrated in the month of or in the season of the Kharif crops by the farmers, and it has a various significance because earlier it was not added to the calendars of the Kondh tribe community, but right now it has been added to the festival list of the Kondh tribe community, but it has been already celebrated in the state. And what happened that this is basically a seed festival. And why it is called as a seed festival? Because in an earthen pot or maybe in a bamboo pot, what we have seen that women used to collect, and they still collect various kinds of the seeds, and they are particularly from the paddy, millet, maize and sorghum, and they combine together and they associate together, and together they make a group and they started singing their own kind of the rhymes. And men also celebrate these kind of festivals. They beat drums and they go one place to another place. So this is the significance of the Bihan Mela. It has a cultural significance, and also it has analyzed and it has highlighted the tradition of the mixed cropping which was earlier present in our society. So that's why Bihan Mela is important. Moving to the next slide. Next slide is about the Kondh tribe. So Kondh tribe are the largest tribe of the Odisha, and they are also known for various traditions such as the martial traditions and indigenous values, and they speak a particular language, and the language name is Kui language, which is written in Oriya script. So this is the features about the Kondh tribe. Moving to the next slide. Next slide is about Parsi lady painting. So Raja Ravi Varma, you already know that he was a famous colonial painter of the country, and he has mixed the European style of painting along with the blend of the Indian features. So he known for his paintings. So there was an unfinished painting whose name is Parsi lady, and recently on the occasion of 175th birthday of Raja Ravi Varma, the Kilimanor Palace Trust has decided that they will unveil a painting whose name is Parsi Lady. So this is the feature about that particular painting, and we will get to know that what is the features and what are the different aspects of that particular painting. But Raja Ravi Varma left this painting incomplete, and before his death in the 1926, he made this painting. Moving to the next slide. Next slide is about Tungnath Temple. So where, first of all, you should know that where it is located. So it is located in the Uttarakhand state of India, and the Tungnath temple is a recently what we have seen that ASI, which is Archaeological Survey of India, has asked from the center that there should be the approval that Tungnath temple should be declared as a monument of national importance. And it is already, I have told you that it is located in Rudraprayag district of Uttarakhand, and it is believed that it is more than 1000-year-old temple, and it is also believed that Arjuna, who is among the Pandav, has laid the foundation of this particular temple, and it has also the highest pagoda in the Asia, which is 12,800 feet above the sea level. and it is dedicated to the Lord Shiva. So these are the features of the Tungnath temple, and this is the image we have related to the Tungnath temple. Moving to the next slide. Next slide is about the Sengol. We already had done so much video on Sengol. So this time Sengol is also into the news, and it has a great cultural significance, and not from this modern times or when India got independence. It has a great cultural significance since Chola times. So it's very important to discuss the Sengol. So under the Central Vista project or development project, what we have seen that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated the new parliament building. And when he inaugurated the new parliament building, he carried a Sengol. So that's why it's very important to discuss that what is Sengol. So Sengol is installed in a golden scepter. So it is basically a golden scepter which has been installed near the seat of the speaker. And it is a symbol of independent India and sovereignty, as well as it has a cultural heritage, just like it is associated from the Chola period. Moving to the other features about the Sengol, so it is derived from the Tamil word Semai, which means the righteousness, and it was made of gold and silver and decorated with the precious stones, and it is also symbol of royalty in the earlier age, but right now it is a symbol of sovereignty and independent India. And when Nehru entered the parliament after the independence, he also carried the Sengol. So that has also huge history related to Sengol, and it is associated with the Chola dynasty. I already have told you. Moving to the next slide. Next slide is about the dancing girl statue. I think we already know about the dancing girl because so many questions have been asked from this particular section. But again, it is in the discussion because recently what we have seen that a replica has been used as a dancing girl in the International Museum Expo 2023, which was held in Delhi. So it has become a mascot. So Dancing Girl was the mascot of the International Museum Expo 2023 in Delhi. And what are the peculiar features about Dancing Girls we have? So that it is one of the most fine creation of the Indus Valley civilization, which was found in at the place Mohenjo-daro. So whenever in examination there will be the question that from which place we have got this dancing girl. So there is the Mohenjo-daro, and who has discovered this thing? So archaeologist Ernest Mackay has discovered this thing in the 1926, and you already know about the brief features about the Indus Valley civilization, that it is the most intricate urban settlement, and whatever the drainage system and other features about the Indus Valley civilization is not unhidden right now. Though the script is still yet to be deciphered, but there are other features which already have asked in our examination. So from that point of view, this particular topic is very much important, and this particular dancing girl has been made from the bronze, and it was created using the lost wax technique. And what it shows that it does not have just cultural importance, it is also used as a decorative item at that time. So it shows that Harappans were very keen towards the decoration and also the other things. So it shows the artistic creations of the Harappan people. Moving to the next slide. Next slide is about the Trimbakeshwar Temple. So what does Trimbakeshwar mean? So it means three worlds. And where it is situated? So it is situated in the Nashik of Maharashtra. And recently Maharashtra formed a special investigation team, and according to the temple authority, the non-Hindu population, it means it has been this particular temple is in controversy because it has been alleged that a few Muslim community and few men from the Muslim community entered the temple, and the particular complaint went to the this temple authority. And according to the temple authority, we are not saying, temple authority is saying that non-Hindu population are not allowed to this particular temple. So we should not focus much on controversy. We should focus on the facts and figures about the temples and what are the features we have. So this is the ancient and sacred Hindu temple, and I already have told you that Trimbak means three worlds, and it is one of the 12 Jyotirlingas. It means we have 12 Jyotirlingas, and it is one of among the 12 Jyotirlingas. and it is associated with the Lord Shiva. And who has built this? So the temple was built in 18th century by the third Peshwa, Peshwa Balaji Baji Rao, and near the Brahmagiri mountain where the Godavari river originates. And it is made up of black stone in the Nagra style of architecture. So you must see the architecture. So this is the Nagra style of the architecture. Moving to the next slide. Next slide is about Kheer Bhavani fair. So why Kheer Bhavani fair is so much important? Because recently we have seen that Kashmir is always in news for the bad reasons, but Kashmir is also in news for the good reasons also. And we recently have seen that communal harmony between the Kashmiris, and this Kheer Bhavani fair is associated with the Kashmir Valley because it is organized in Kashmir Valley, and it is celebrated on the Ashtami day during the Shukla Paksh, and it is a symbol of people's reverence and devotion towards the divine mother Ragini Devi. So which mother or which goddess is associated with the Kheer Bhavani temple? Ragini Devi. And this vibrant festival tells that how Kashmir is harmonious and communal relation between two communities and different communities. So this is the image of the Kheer Bhavani temple. So moving to the next slide. Next slide is about Juna Khatiya site. And recently archaeologists have discovered 500 mausoleums at this site in 2018, and since 2018 they are discovering, and recently they have discovered 500 mausoleums from this site, and this site is pre-Harappan. So here you should not confuse when in the examination they will ask question that Juna Khatiya is pre-Harappan or Harappan, then it is pre-Harappan, and it is the largest bunch of mausoleums recorded so far in India. And we already know about the important places of this Harappan civilization, and Juna Khatiya is located in Gujarat, and other noteworthy sites are Lothal, Surkotado, Dholavira. These are the important sites which are located in Gujarat. Moving to the next slide. Next slide is about Cham Lam dance. So Cham Lam dance is associated with the Tibetan people, and recently they have performed this Cham Lam dance to celebrate the birthday of Guru Padma Shambhav in Simla recently, and this is basically a mask dance of Ladakh, and it is performed on the Techu festival. So on the occasion of Techu festival, the Tibetan people celebrate these kind of things, basically the Buddhist Tibetan, and it also brings the good fortune among the people even who watch it. So it's not just for the performers, it's also for the viewers who watch this Cham Lam dance, and they use traditional instruments, traditional method to perform these kind of dance. And this is the mask, these kind of the mask they prefer. So this is the mask. So moving to the next slide. Next slide is about Kathakali. So we already had discussed and we already know about the Kathakali, but why this particular topic is into the discussion? Because recently K.K. Gopal Krishna has released a book, and the book name is Kathakali Dance Theatre, a visual narrative of sacred Indian mind. And why this book is important and why this book is special? Because many times we have seen that in often books it has been written about the features of the dance, the beauty of the dance, but no one writes behind the scene. And in today's language it is called as BTS. So it tells the BTS behind the scene, glimpses into the world of the Kathakali, that what are the struggles of the artist, how struggles conformed into the good practices, and how artists become successful, and also how the bond between the artist and makeup artist, because that takes long time to do makeup, so how they create bond with each other. So these tells the behind the story of this particular Kathakali. Moving to the other features about the Kathakali, so it has been originated in 17th century in Travancore, present day Kerala, and this art form was initially performed in temple premises, and later it shifted to the royal courts. And Kathakali is based on the Natya Shastra, and who has written the Natya Shastra? So Bharat. So this is the brief about the Kathakali. Moving to the next slide. Next slide is about the Homo Naledi. So who are the Homo Naledi? So recently a study has been published which suggests that ancient human species. So who are the Homo naledi? As the name suggests, Homo. So it is relatable to the humans. So ancient species of the human, and Homo naledi may have buried their dead. So a study have revealed that Homo naledi may have buried their dead, and maybe because of that burials they have tried to evaluate few meaningful and symbols, that what all these burials suggest and what are the symbols we can derive from all those burials. And however, these has created lots of controversy, but we should not focus on the controversy. We should focus on about the Homo naledi. So Homo naledi is a species of human discovered in 2018 by the Rising Star Cave System. And what is Rising Star Cave System? So it is UNESCO World Heritage Site in the South Africa. So you must know that where this is Rising Star Cave System. So it is a UNESCO World Site Heritage in South Africa. Let's discuss more about the Homo naledi. So it displays a combination of primitive and modern. So we are not the direct descendants and direct form from this Homo naledi, and they are short-bodied, small-brained ancient cousins and thought to lived in southern Africa between 3,3500 to 2 lakhs, about 2 million years ago. You should not go much in details that what is the exact time period, but if anyone wants to know the exact time period, this is the exact time period, but in a layperson language it is 2 million years ago. The remains of at least 15 individuals including adults, juveniles and infants were found. So that's why this Homo naledi is in the discussion, and it is also claimed that it is the largest collection of the single hominin species in Africa. Moving to the next slide. Next slide is about excavation at Purana Qila. So first of all, we should know that where Purana Qila is located. So it is located in Delhi. And in the recent excavation, we got some crucial facts from the Purana Qila. And what is the first fact about the Purana Qila? So the excavation has revealed the 9 cultural levels. And what are those 9 cultural levels? Pre-Maurya, Maurya, Sung, Kushan, Gupta, Rajput and Sultanate and Mughal. So these are the 9 cultural levels we have excavated from this Purana Qila, and it also aims to display that whatever we have excavated and whatever we have gathered, that will be displayed at the fort. So what other features we have got? So the other excavation finding is, the first one is the fragments of painted grey pottery. So we have got few fragments of grey ware pottery, and that has a different kind of mudras which tells the settlements in the pre-Mauryan era. And also we have got about the Vaikunt Vishnu sculpture. So it is 900-year-old Vaikunt Vishnu sculpture, and maybe it belongs to the Rajput period. Then terracotta plaque, and what this plaque suggests? So it suggests the goddess Gajalakshmi, and it has been found from the Gupta period. Then other findings are terracotta ring well. So we have got a well and also a room kind of structure which is well defined, and that belongs to the Shung Kushan period, and it is nearly 2500-year-old. And then we have also got few coins, seals and copper artifacts, over 136 coins, 35 seals and sealings. Other copper artifacts were discovered at this site. So these are the findings from the excavation of the Purana Qila. Moving to the next one is about the Purana Qila. So when it comes to that, which time period it belongs, so maybe you can call it a Mughal period because the foundation stone laid by the Humayun, but later it has been extended by the Shesha. And when this particular Purana Qila was made, so when there was a capital of Dinpana, so after the establishment of Dinpana, Purana Qila was made, and it has a huge gateway which was constructed by the Humayun, and later the work has been carried by the Sher Shah Suri, which has replaced Humayun for some times. Moving to the Jagannath Rath Yatra. So this topic is always in the news for its unique blend of culture and unique blend of what you can say a living culture. And where this kind of Rath Yatra happens, so it happened in Puri, Odisha. And there is a jhanki, you can say the procession of the 3 gods and the first god is Lord Jagannath, second his elder brother Lord Balbhadra, and his younger sister goddess Shubhadra. So what happened that from Puri, from their own home, the procession was taken to their aunt's home, which is in the Gundicha. So this is the Jagannath Rath Yatra, and this year we have also celebrated in the month of June, and the festival dates back to the 12th century, so this is not the new thing. And also it was, various sources suggest that it was more ancient than even 12th century, and it is also called as the festivals of chariots because we can see that the god and goddesses were carried on the wooden horses and wooden chariots, and devotees pull it by the ropes, and it is celebrated on the second day of Shukla Paksh of Asad month. So this is the occasion where Jagannath Puri Yatra has been held. Moving to the next slide. Next slide is about Ambubachi Fair. So where Ambubachi Fair is located or where it has been celebrated. So it is celebrated in the campuses or in the premises of Kamakhya temple. And where is Kamakhya temple located? So it is located in Assam. And what is about the Kamakhya, this Ambubachi fair? So Ambubachi fair is celebrated when it is believed that the goddess Kamakhya is bleeding. It means that she is menstruating at that point of time, and it is also the symbol of fertility. And the women also visit these kind of the places who are facing such kind of the problem of infertility and other kind of things. So this signifies the fertility among the women and the reproductive system and also the reproductive representation of the country. So it is celebrated between mid-June, and first we'll know about the Kamakhya temple. So it is also known as a tantric temple because Ambubachi fair suggests about the tantric practices, and in various evidences shows that Kamakhya temple represent the tantric styles which are present in the country, and it is situated in Nilanchal hill, and among 51 Shakti Peeth in India, this is one of the first and one of the oldest Shakti Peeths we have. And the temple is built into two kind of architectural style. The first is the Nagara and the second is the Mughal architecture. So it is a blend of Nagar and Mughal architecture. Moving to the next slide. Next slide is about Joha Rice. So recently, scientists from the Institute of Advanced Study in Science and Technology explored the nutraceutical properties of aromatic Joha rice, and it is indigenous rice of Assam, and it has also got the GI tag. And why this particular rice is important? Because it has a rich nutrients of antioxidant, flavonoids and phenolics, which is very good for the health, for the medicinal purpose also, and it is basically grown in the Kharif season. So this is the about the Joha rice, and it is known for its aroma, which is very different from the basmati. Moving to the next slide. Next slide is about the Rani Durgavati. So recently Madhya Pradesh government has announced that there will be the 6-day rally in Madhya Pradesh on the occasion and on the birthday of Rani Durgavati. So first we should know about that who was Rani Durgavati. So Rani Durgavati was born in Chandel dynasty in 1524 at Mahoba, which is near to the Madhya Pradesh, which is of boundary of Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. And she is the great symbol and power of India's independence, and what you can see that eminent personality of the medieval India. And Durgavati was married to a person, to a king named Dalpat Shah, son of Gond king Sangram Shah. And after his her marriage, very soon the Dalpat Shah died, and after that Durgavati Devi took the kingdom, and she already maintained the empire, and she ruled for 16 years, and she has done some remarkable work during his tenure. So that's why Durgavati temple is very much important, and during her tenure she has done some remarkable work. So that's why Durgavati Devi is very much important, and her kingdom name is Gadha Katangda kingdom, which is situated in Narmada Valley and parts of the northern Madhya Pradesh. So this is the different features about the Durgavati Devi. And the Kondh tribe, because her husband belongs to the Kondh tribe, so it is the largest tribe of Madhya Pradesh, and it's known for its cultural heritage and different features. So this is about the Gond community. Then coming to the discovery of Mesolithic rock paintings in Andhra Pradesh. And why this particular topic is in news? Because recently former archaeologist of Archaeological Survey of India discovered Mesolithic rock paintings. So there were two kind of painting which has been discovered. The first painting, in which what it has been shown that a man plowing a patch of land of Guntur district of Andhra Pradesh, and another painting shows the two couples beside their child. So that shows the communal activities and maybe the ritual of that particular point of time. And where it is found, so it was found during a survey of lower valley of Krishna river. So this is about the painting. Then coming to the artistic material, that which kind of artistic material it has been used. So the first artistic material it has been used, that natural white kaolin and red ochre. Then second we have this geru, which is pigment made from the clay, sand and ferric oxide, and kaolinite is a clay-like and usually white mineral. And scene depicted, what we have seen, that daily life of the prehistoric communities. So it depicts the daily lives of the prehistoric people. Moving to the next slide. Next slide is about the discovery of ancient Maya city. So archaeologists of the Mexico have made an important discovery in the dense jungle of Yucatan Peninsula, uncovering the remains of ancient Maya city. And Maya's civilization is very much important. They are known for their instruments, they are known for their arithmetics, so that's why it's very important. And they have named it as Okomatan, meaning stone pillar in the Yucat Maya language. And it has been from ancient time, it has been various major centers in the central lowlands of the Yucatan Peninsula. And what is the time period? So it is between 250 AD to 1000 AD. And what other things they have discovered? So pottery fragments have been found from this, which represents that maybe Mayas have lived around 600 to 900 AD. And now we will know about the Maya civilization. So they are the native to the Mexico and Central America, and they have originated from the Yucatan and rose to the present day preeminence of the southern Mexico and Guatemala, North Belize, western Honduras. So all these countries belong to the South American, and they are the most advanced civilization, what we can say, because they have this complex system of writing, astronomy, mathematics, art, architecture and religion. And they had also built various impressive cities with pyramids and palaces, temples and plazas. So these are the features we have regarding the Maya civilization. Moving to the security challenges of pilgrims in Char Dham Yatra. So whenever we were growing, and we often see that our dada, dadi and our grandfathers and mothers always used to say that we want to go for this Char Dham Yatra. So what is this Char Dham Yatra about? So why this particular topic is in news? So this particular topic is in news because we have seen some security issues during the Char Dham Yatra, and around 130 people have died because of the heart attack issues. So that's why this particular Char Dham Yatra is in news. So let's discuss about the Char Dham Yatra. So this is the 4 holy places which is in the Uttarakhand. The first place is Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri and Yamunotri, and it is completed in clockwise direction. So first any pilgrim are going, so they have to first visit Yamunotri, then Gangotri, then Kedarnath and then Badrinath. And usually it happens, or it starts in the month of April and it ends in the month of the November. And it also tells the important cultural contribution of India, not just Uttarakhand. And during this yatra, what we can see that so many pilgrims are visiting to the places, so there is a local employment, and we can also say that there is a local recognition of the people. So that has a different kind of importance when it comes to the Char Dham Yatra. That has also the cultural importance, economic importance and social importance, because people are also intermingling with each other. So that's it for today's session. If you have any query to this session, kindly ask in the comment section. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.